34 survivors. 60 head-to-head games of endurance and skill. This is Slate's World Cup of Dead by Daylight survivors. Whew. Okay, Yoichi in Midwich. And it will be Nurse. Linking around here, I tell you what, Nurse on Midwich, that is not the killer map combo Yoichi and the Yoichi camp would have been praying for. It's the one they have, and they're going to try and make the best out of it. Parental guidance can be good against Nurse, if maybe you can find it in you to get a pallet stun. Often from that point on, you can flee the scene pretty effectively. Big terror radius. And they'll hear the gens. They'll be on Yoichi there. Just not blinking close enough to get the hit. They'll go back to kick the gen. Yoichi going to flee the scene. Wait here. Again, line of sight evasion, so important. They're going to head over to the left. So Yoichi can come back to the gen. And good stuff. To come out of that kind of situation without an injury is always solid. Ah. Is not quite able to get the overcharge skill check. White takes a hit. Nia takes a hit. That might mean that maybe Nurse isn't going to head back here. Might just double down some of these chases. Never mind. Never mind. You've got a Survivor running over this way. Yoichi going to make himself scarce. Try to get on another gen here, I would imagine. Dead hard from Nia. Continues to evade. Oh god, there they are still. Take the hit for Nia. I don't know whether that was wanted or needed. It's a play that Yoichi decided to make. Trying to keep people up. Trying to keep people standing to lay the first hook. Try and get some gens on the board here. Gonna search for a chest. You might not have an abundance of time to find others to heal you. It might be better for you if you take the matter into your own hands. Can Yoichi find a medkit? That's not what you wanted. It is not a bad... Oh, god, yeah, Nurse right there. You've got to flee the scene. Oh, Dwight down immediately. Do they pick up? You want to delay the unhook until they're picked up. Yeah, you had an inkling that they were going to slug. And there they are indeed. Well, this is such a tough situation for Yoichi, and it might represent, possibly, a bit of an open goal for Ash. Still early days, and the game is not over yet, but I don't know, it's tough. Especially because, look at that, everyone's down. Dying states all around you. And Nurse wants to put this game to bed, and who can blame her? Who can blame her? Can you find yourself another chest? Can you find yourself a medkit? Gives you that little bit more longevity to attack this game. Nia's up! Is that a 1%? I think that was a 1% off the hook for Nia. Extraordinary from her. And maybe that allows you to put more pressure on for the rest of the game. So you're going to head over here. Get a recovery right here. I think you just, yeah, leave the scene. They'll get the pickup over there. Okay, what could have been the end of the game outright has turned into an okay game state. I think it's clearly an accomplished Nurse and one that might continue putting on a lot of pressure. We have empathic connection. We'll be able to get this hill relatively swiftly. You fear barbecue. You fear Nurses calling. All of these things. Very, very tough to contend with. Nia down. They surely blink over here. No, they don't. They pick up. Well, we'll let Jane go in for the unhook. As Nia herself goes on. Second hook there. That's a kill on Nia. Nia out of here. Not able to get any sort of headway. And it's 2 deaths on hook. Yoichi trying to eke out as much in the way of gem repairs that he can. The green toolbox helps. but it's not looking like a game state. Oh, that's gonna go very well. And there's the dying state for Jane. You are sort of thinking it might be. Can't quite find a locker for barbecue and chili. You're thinking already it might be. Do you know what? Fake that out. Come back around. Yeah, because they're going to try and preempt that. Oh, they can't quite get there with a second blink. You evade, but for how long? 4% for Jane again. Being beset for 4% systems fake out the window. They just waited long enough to counter that, and they'll stay up here and get the hit. Well, at least the team has given her something, you know, if not a runaround, then a vague facsimile of a runaround. Great skill checks, maybe leading to a wiggle? Not quite. Jane healed up as well, so maybe could keep us in the game here. The question becomes, are they playing a hatch game? Are they being chased more to the point? It didn't seem like it was barbecue and chili. The nurse had a glance down that corridor as if to ascertain where they were. She's heading upstairs. I mean, she physically could not be more distant, so my hopes for a save are dwindling. You feel like you... Well, leave this as long as possible, but I feel like you have to take one chance here. You never know. It's been a game of 4%. Maybe there'll be another one on the cards here. Gonna give it a go. Oh my god! And this nurse doesn't know whether she's coming or going. These survivors simply will not stay on the hook. What a game! What a game this is turning into. Just aggravating the nurse, whittling her down. This is astonishing stuff. These survivors simply will not stay hooked. And Yoichi, get back to the business of the gens. Every point is important. Pause down. Nurse. Oh! Right there. Won't be able to do anything. Now you need to deny line of sight is always the way against nurse. No, not going to do anything there. Can Jane get that gen? Has Yoichi done enough for Jane to pop another gen, make this a 2-score game, which is just that bit more defendable? Jane's running away. Jane's running away. And I don't think there's any heroics on the way here. You never know. I would hope that Jane is of the same mind that I think the play now is to elongate the game for as long as possible. She might just want the hatch. She's moving over. She's vaguely in the vicinity. She's walking. Come on. Walking away. Walking towards me. There's Nurse again. Come on, Jane. Come on, Jane. Come on, Jane. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Maybe. She's walking in. Every step is so painful to witness. There she is. She gets it. The game continues. Lovely stuff. Amazing play from the Jane and Yoichi. Gets to live another day. Maybe a hatch escape in his future. You feel like you need this pallet. Running upstairs. Well countered by the nurse. Ugh. And it's a Mori, and a very cinematic one at that. What a game. If you're gonna have a nurse game that is over really before it began, at the very least you can hope for is a couple of 4%. And we got that. A draw would not be enough, because by extension, a draw would mean Ash would only have gotten one gen, and that would mean he would be behind both Yoichi and Hadi on gen differential. So, The second gen that pops here is the important bit, and that's all Ash really needs to play towards. So don't be surprised to see a very cautious game from Ash. Oh, it's Plague! It's Plague! You did not want to see that if you're Ash. Oh, but they go after someone else. Go after two people, in fact. Claudette and Yunjin. We've taken infection here. And they're sticking around the school, are they? They are for the time being. Well, I'll tell you what. Plague is one of the killers you do want to avoid in this situation. They can snowball a game, and they can snowball a game very early on. Every moment on the gens is so important here. As Yunjin is broken. Claudette soon to follow. All it takes is a double pop. All it takes is Laurie on a gen elsewhere, Ash on this gen right here. If both of these gens pop, job done for Ash. And what a comeback it would be for him. Addy and Yoichi both held their destiny in their hands. If Yoichi got 6, it would have ruled out Ash. At least from top spot. But Yoichi didn't. And now we're in this position. Has Laurie been repairing a gen? The Ash camp would love to hear the ding-ding of a double gen. Ash has done his part. First gen, so it's a draw. At least. A draw won't be enough. You need that second gen. Plague. Over there. Okay, gonna force Ash away from that situation. Tried to avoid the infection as best he could. Won't be able to. While they are infecting, you can keep on running. You know they're not going to go for the hit. They're gonna try and prioritize the infection. How long can Ash keep them going? Still not fully infected. Heading downstairs, praying there's no gem repairs here. There are not. Doesn't quite get to the pallet in time. But it is always tricky as killer to pick up down here. It can be tough to make your way over to a hook. They're going to try and go for basement here. That's a risky proposition. It's going to be close to the wiggle. I think they're just going to get it. Oh. There goes second gen. There goes your second gen en route in transit. So that will be, regardless of what happens here, a victory for Ash. And just to make it all the more emphatic, there is your third. So Ash is in the playoffs. Whether he is in as winner of Group B or in second place remains to be seen. But he is in. And crucially, unfortunately, Yoichi is out. Tough break, nurse on Midwich. And he will be out of there. Now here's your question. Is someone able to get the save here? Laurie? Oh god, it seems like taking the chase maybe. But here is... there's someone else moving along. Oh! Never mind, it could be Laurie who gets the unhook. You're going to flee the scene. Plague's going to try and take the chase here, it seems. Maybe. Maybe? No, they get the hook in the basement. So Ash, purely playing for pride now. Nothing else really to be done here. There's another dying state down there. Just gonna find another gen, try and move through this game as quickly as possible. Hail to the king. Adam's happy. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it. Got a good feeling for Ash. Well, that good feeling did transpire into a win. I'm gonna find a gen here. The gen's all popped over there. You do have a basement gen over yonder. Do you know what? Let's cure. Let's cure, because this is just nasty. And this is no way. This is no way to celebrate qualification to the round of 16. So, curing up here. Rid yourself of that infection. Oh, Plague over here. Not quite able to avoid the infection. Oh, there's no pallet here. Good lord. There is a pallet over here. Should be able to get there before infection. Yeah, all good. Done that. They do have Corrupt over there, should they choose to go for it. They will go for it, so we need to get out. We need to make ourselves scarce. Sort of made a rod for our own back in curing the infection over there. Get the fence. There they are. Oh, will that connect? It will. Tough break. It's strong. The Corrupt. It's strong. And Ash is whimpering because, well, it's an upsetting situation, but beneath the whimpers, there is a gladdened heart there, a heart that is happy to progress past the group stages. I mean, I'll tell you what, I think we'd all be happy to leave this game, to be honest. Don't want to give it away, but this is rather dull. Here we go. This is rather dull. Okay. Oh, boil over, of course. Could punish them here for their slug. Ah, oh, how unlucky that is. Did everything right there, but they just had a hook in proximity. Rory gonna try for the save here. She'll get it. Let's be bold. Let's go in for a save ourselves. They're dead. Never mind. The pickup over there. Oh, Ash has done amazingly. Yeah, not a given against Plague to put together a few gens. He did what he needed to do. And again, just gonna get rid of the... I won't lie, I want out of this game, but I don't want to DC. I don't want to leave my teammates thoroughly in the lurch. So what I'm gonna do is play really aggressively so that I can have deniability with wanting the game over. Let's get the unhook. Let's just be really, really gutsy and try and help our teammates. And should we get put on death hook, then so be it. No, don't infect me. You better not grab me. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, there we go. Ash out of there, but has done enough to get the victory and to book his place in the round of 16. Yoichi suffers his first loss of the tournament. So look here. I did say that Yoichi was out of this. I might have to rethink that. Hang on. Sort by points, sort by gens. Not that way, please. Descending, descending. Okay, no. Yoichi still very technically in the running. Has a lower seeding. Okay, so Yoichi will retain second spot and will have a chance of going through if Haddie does not get a gen. All Haddie needs to do is get 2 gens and she is in the running for second place consideration, albeit might be tough to get there on only 4 points.